Hello and welcome again to another episode of Natural Juan. And this time, as promised, we're going to look over another part of Ironclaw. So in the last episode, I told you guys how to make a character using a character sheet. So here we are with Jacques, our spider clown former crusader. And this will be the first part. I will demonstrate skill challenges so that you know how the Cardinal system actually works. So, in this particular episode, I'm going to teach you how the first rule, which is the rule of four, which I talked about in my episode in the intro to Ironclaw. That was episode 8, if I remember correctly. So, okay, let's get to it. Oh, and by the way, for those of you asking, I'll be playing this by myself, but I have here a GM emulator. This is the one-page solo engine by Karl Hendricks. It's very simple, but it's very helpful for all those players out there who want to learn or just want to play a tabletop role-playing game by themselves. See, usually you get a game master to do it for you, but since there's so few people in the Philippines that are available for this kind of game. I mean, I've met Filipinos who actually play this game, but actually, that's the thing. Not only do you need the right number of people for a game, their schedules also need to match yours. And here in the Philippines, there are just so few people who are even aware of the tabletop role-playing game genre that I just use a GM emulator usually. So this is how you use this particular GM emulator. Okay. Okay, let's get started proper. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, yeah, this is another unscripted video. So I never made a script for this, so I'm going to teach you on the fly. And again, I apologize in advance for any inconsistencies and the poor quality of this video because, like I said, it's unscripted. So yeah, so now let's start the adventure. So our friend Jacques arrives in Triskelion. And just so you know, Triskelion is like Rome with a dash of Venice. This is the seat of the Roman Empire, and in Ironclaw, the Roman Empire is comprised entirely of foxes. Gray foxes to be specific, or more like the gray foxes are the nobility, there's the noble foxes, while the red foxes are the common foxes, the commoners. So they've got that dynamic going on for them. Wait, let's wait for the video to load. If it does load. That's the problem with my photo viewer. It doesn't work that well. Let's just open this with Paint then, if you guys don't mind. Okay, here we go. Here is a map of Triskelion. And we will be landing right here in the Bay of Average. So Jacques has just recently arrived and he's here to start over, start his life over. So let's use the game engine, the one-page solo engine, and let's see what happens to him. So our scene objective, like it says here, I just need to choose or roll for a scene objective, but I just want a place to rest first. So I'm gonna look for one. So yeah, maybe we don't need this yet. So here we are with the answer oracle. So all we need here is 2d6. And we need to ask a yes or no question. So yeah, so the question here is there a nearby place to stay for Jacques? And the likelihood would be likely, because remember, Triskelion is like Venice and Rome. This is where This is where people go to. This is almost like the heart of the world. People from Zhongguo, the Asian version of Ironclaw, and Akoma, the Middle Eastern and African version of Ironclaw. Everybody comes here for trade. And while a spider like Jacques would be strange in the rest of Calabria, here in Triskelion, he's no stranger. Like, he's just another person here. So let's go. Let's see if he finds any. Oh yeah, and the likelihood of him finding is likely because there are definitely a lot of places where a person can find lodging in Triskelion. So, okay. So the answer is 3. And yes, we found a place. And the second number is 2, which means the qualifier isn't affected. So yeah, we can find a place to stay. So Jacques lands on Triskelion. And in Triskelion, so we find a place to stay. He finds himself an inn where he can stay for the night. And the usual charge, if I remember correctly, is 1 denar. That's 1 silver coin per night. So Jacques decides to go out and try to make money for himself. Remember, he's a clown. So he's a street performer. So to do his street performance, he needs to roll a d4 and d6 to roll his presence. And of course, because he's juggling, d8. So let's start. So Jacques performs in the street. This is his first. This is the first part of how the Cardinal system works. So we roll the d4 first, and it's a 1. I hope I don't get all 1s. Now for the d6. Yeah, that's good. That is above 3. And next is d8. Dexterity. His speed. 7. That's great. So all of this versus 3, and I get success 2 because I made 2 successes. 2 of the numbers are higher than 3. So yeah. So because of that, I earn 2. Oh, not me. Yeah, I identify too much with my character. So Jacques earns 2 denar or denari. That's the plural form. So he now has 2 denarii to spend, and he buys himself a good. Jacques buys himself a meal and a bedroom for the night. Now, let's move on. Let's see what will happen to him next. Okay, I'm a little. To be honest, I'm a little excited. Remember, this is a solo tip. This is a solo game. Anything can happen. I might be the game master. I might be the game master, but I'm really not. This works like the AI of the game. So anything could happen that I'm not ready for. So yeah, anyway, so you guys should know I use a lot of GM emulators, especially with my friends, because like I said, there's just so few of us here in the Philippines that play tabletop role-playing games, that I usually have to GM PC it. And in order to not be unfair, because you know, a lot of people hate GM PCs because they're not fair anymore. They're skewed towards the game master. So I use this, so it's fair to me either way. Anything could happen to my character. Anything can happen to Jacques. Let's roll. 1 and 3. So yes, it's a conflict. He gets into a fight. Good, because now we get to try his combat skills. And what's the other number? 3? So it's an altered 3. Oh, yeah, so that means he runs into an enemy. Wow, combat. Okay, I might as well teach you combat right now to teach you opposing roles. Wait, let's wait for that. Yeah, anyway, you guys should know all my character sheets are made with MS Word. So yeah, let's just choose the bandit. Like, while he's sleeping in the tavern, he gets attacked by a bandit. Let's choose a battle map here, because it's just a small room. We'll use the tiny map. Okay, it's loading. So let's position Jacques over here. And the unsuspecting bandit over here. I don't know, maybe it's a barroom brawl. Okay, wait. Just to be sure, let's see what kind of fight it is. Okay, so we're going to use this one, but we're going to use the complex question. So first we roll a d4 for communicating, and a d12. Then we roll 4 again, communicating, and oh, so I interpret communicating personal, like, oh, he's got a personal enemy against him. Oh, this could be interesting. So let's not use the bandit. There might be a better enemy for him. Let's use the slaver. Yeah, we can make someone's got a personal grudge against him. Maybe while he was crusading, he fought this guy, and this guy now has a grudge on him. That sounds good, wouldn't you guys say? Yeah. Okay. So now he gets into a fight with this guy. He gets into a fight with the slaver. So in combat, they both roll initiative. So wait. Combat. This is how I actually play. I use a game journal like this. So Jacques rolls initiative. And his initiative dice are, you guys can remember, d12, d8, d6. So let's roll the d6 first. 6. Off to a good start. Didn't mean to open this though. Now d8. That ain't good. And the next is d12. 4. That's pretty low for a d12. And that is versus 3. Anyway, if he fails all that, he'll be last to go, so we don't want that. Okay, the enemy rolls initiative. Or the slaver rolls initiative, so we know who he is. Wait. Now it's his turn. He's got 2d6. Let's see what his numbers are. 4 and 6. It's a tie. Okay, here's the thing when it ties. It depends on the number of successes. But since we both have the number of successes, it boils down to who has the bigger dice. Because I have the d12 and the d8, that means Jacques will go first. So let's go with round 1. So Jacques readies hatchet. Because I don't know what can happen next. I don't know if how this guy will react to me. I'll Jacques defends. And that's because of his better. He's supposed to get a D8, but since he's got the gift of veteran plus D12 to defense, yeah, this will make him difficult. This will make him difficult to fight. Okay, so the slaver makes his move. Let's see how he'll react. Again, let's bring up the emulator. Enemy tactics. Again, 2d6. Let's see what happens. 1 and 3. 3. Act according to unit's role. So what this guy will basically do is... doesn't want us dead. He's a slaver, obviously. Or okay. Let's try the Oracle. Does he want us dead? And maybe because Jacques managed to defeat him last time, it's probably likely. So does he want us dead? Yes. 5 and 1. So that... Ooh! Yes. So, because it's 3 plus. So it's a yes. But he also got a 1. But... So, he wants us dead, but... Let's see what he wants then. Wow, this is really getting interesting. He wants... But there's also something else. Let's roll the d12. 3. Opposing. Now for the d4. Again. Opposing personal or opposing social. Okay. I interpret this as he really wants us dead, but he wants to humiliate us first. So he's not gonna use his pistol. That's how I interpret it. Okay, I'll apologize. Yeah, this game is kind of skewed to my favor, with me being the game master and the player at the same time, but this is just a demo, so you guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, so he wants us alive and he's going to use the mace on us. So to move towards us, he's going to use his dash first. So his dash is 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to use his stride. He gets 1 stride to get closer. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering about the enemy stats, I didn't put his species stats on there. The book itself advises that if you don't want to be... You can add the species later if you want the game to be more complicated, but right now I'm just giving you guys a quick demo, so it doesn't need to be overly complicated. So the slaver moves 4 paces. I wonder what he does next. Does he do anything? Alright, so he aims at us so that he'll get. Slaver aims, and he gets... Let's see what his gifts are. Oh, he also has veteran, so he'll get a d12 plus d12 to attack. But I'm gonna try to beat him to it in the next round. So I'm gonna try to beat him to it. So Jacques attacks him. Attacks Slaver with hatchet. He throws it. He's got good throwing dice, so that's what I'm gonna take advantage of. So this is how an opposing roll works. Pay attention now. So yeah, he's got 2d8 and a d6. So 1d6, 3, and that's not good. And Oh crap! See what I'm talking about? He screwed up. So unless the slaver rolls something lower, it means Jacques screwed up. So the slaver, what does the slaver do? Oops. Let's see it. Yeah, now he's going to roll his dodge dice to see if he can actually dodge the attack. And it's a 5! Oh crap. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is a failure. He missed. Oh crap. Time to bring out my other weapon. Jacques readies knife. The slaver readies his weapon. Oh right, he's already got his weapon up. So slaver moves. Can move another 4 paces. So there he is. 1, 2. Oh, it's only got 2. Moves 2 paces. And slaver attacks Jacques with mace. Let's see his weapon. He has a... Wait. Let's see his attack. Oh yeah, and he took a... So it's good. Oh, it's broken because he moved. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's start with his highest number. 3. Yeah, he scored a 3. Not good either. Now for his 2d6. 4 and 3. Versus my versus Jacques' dodge dice. Let's see, his dodge dice is d8, d4. So first I roll d4. And it's a 2. That is not a good sign. And next is d8. Oh, he scored an 8. That's good. 8. Failure. Okay, it's my turn now. So Jacques takes aim. And I get a plus d12 to my attack. Jacques attacks slaver with knife. Six. Off to a good start there. Eight. 1. And I get the d12. But I do have one more. That's the d12. Versus the enemy's dodge of d6. 5. Hey, we did it. Success 2. and since it's success 2, this is added to the overall damage. So see the wrong one. Yeah, so it says here knife is damage +1, and since we have two successes plus 1, so what happens is Slaver takes 3 damage. Slaver resists with his leather armor. Let's see if he makes it. Okay. His armor is D6 and his soak is D6. So technically we're going to get 3d6. 3. Notice that I'm always looking down here. I don't care about this. I care about what shows up over here. 4, 6, 6. That means versus 3. And that is success 2. That means the slaver is hurt. If you take 1 damage, since he resisted the first 2, he is only hurt. But he is already, he is sent reeling because he is hurt. Now there's another mechanic I need to tell you guys. That's about pressing and retreating. In this instance, because he's hurt, because he got damaged, he can retreat if he wants to, but since he's reeling, that's a bad idea. He could fall over if that happens. So does he retreat? Let's find out. Four and 5. Is it likely? I'd say unlikely. So no, he doesn't retreat. It's a no, but yeah, not affected. So he doesn't retreat. Now it's the slaver's turn. Slaver attacks Jacques with mace. Three and 6 versus that again. What was my dodge dice again? I'm very forgetful, if you guys noticed that. D4, D8. 1. And what's the next one? 10. Good. Failure. That means he misses. And I decide to retreat a bit. I can retreat. Equal only to my stride. My stride is 1, so I retreat back, so he'll be forced to move again instead of taking another action. Does he press? Yeah, let's see if he does decide to press. 6 and 2. Either way, since it's a 6, it's a yes. See? So he presses. He moves closer to me, equal to his stride. Let's go with round 4. So Jacques aims. That's another plus D12 to his attack. And Jacques attacks Slaver with knife. Let's start with these. A 5. D. Another 5. Finally, the D12. 4. Versus what will his dodge dice be again? D6. Oh wow! Success 3. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's it. See, all of them are higher than what he rolled. That means we made 3 successes. Let's see if he can resist this. And yeah, the problem with being... See, there's 5 levels of damage. Wait a minute, I'm gonna show you. To let you guys understand. Damage. 127. See, when you're hurt, you take 1 additional damage, so that's +1. So technically, Slaver takes 3 +1 plus another 1, so Slaver takes 5 damage. Let's see if he retreats first though before we calculate damage. Does he retreat? And since it's pretty big, it's very likely he'll do just that. 6 and 6. Oh! He retreats. And this means it's greater than just simply... So that means he's ready to run away, because it's I interpreted it that way because he's not just retreating this time. Yes, and this must mean that he's also getting ready to run away. He's having second thoughts about attacking us. 5 damage. That's right, in Slaver retreats. You have to decide whether you retreat or not after the attack is made. Slaver takes 5 damage and Slaver resists. See what happens to him. Remember, he's got 3d6 worth of soak. Let's see if he can resist 5 damage. Remove the 3 from it. 4 to 2. Oh, too bad. 2 versus 3. And failure 2. He only manages to soak 1. So, he takes, say, 5 damage, he takes 4 damage. And if you take 4 points of damage, you are injured. No, not just injured, you are dying. So, yeah, the Slaver is dying. Combat ends. So yeah, before we part ways now, here's something I'll tell you. If ever Jacques got really hurt in that one ace up his sleeve that all players have. This is one thing that they have in the 2nd edition that's not present in the 1st edition of Ironclaw, is the combat saves. So if he gets hurt bad enough, like if he ends up dying, I can expend one of these, I can deplete one of these, I can consume a combat save, so that negates all his wounded and incapacitated stats. So he's back in action, but he's only got 2 of those. All characters get at least 2 combat saves so they don't get mowed down by lucky shots. I'm just telling you in case that particular example of combat went badly. So thanks a lot for sticking around for this unscripted video. I'm sorry again for the bad quality. So I'll see you next time in the next video. I think I'm gonna go more in depth next time. Maybe I'll put Jacques as part of a traveling group. Or maybe I'll assign behaviors to each of his companions. But okay, so you guys have a great one. This is Natural Juan. Again, if you like my content, please like and share. And if you want more of this or more like this, just subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. Have a good night.